What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ, Buffalo Sabres season preview. I'll start out with the lines, obviously. Thomas Vanek, your stud, your sniper, hasn't averaged a point a game in 5 years, but in terms of skill, he's your best guy. With Cody Hodgson and Jason Palmerville, if you watch my Northeast Division preview, I named Cody Hodgson the biggest X factor on the Buffalo Sabres. Can he live up to being, one of the highest ranked prospects in hockey for about 3 years? Can he live up to being, what they gave up for him in Zach Cassian, another guy with a lot of potential that's supposed to deliver. And this is his 3rd year as a pro player, so a lot riding on Cody Hodgson's development as a player. Second line, Marcus Foligno, Tyler Ennis, and Drew Stafford. They were great at the end of last year together. They played 13-14 games. And we're just outstanding. So those guys will be fine. If they can continue to produce at that level, that takes the pressure off Hodgson, Vanek, and Palmerville. Third line, Nathan Gerbe, the newly acquired Steve Ott, and Billy Leno. Billy Leno was a free agent disappointment last year, got shown the money, and then didn't deliver. Steve Ott gives you sandpaper that you lacked in the lineup last year, and a great face-off guy, too. One of the more underrated face-off men in the NHL for my money. And then your fourth line, you got Luke Adams, center, and Patrick Galetta and Corey Trop. I think Luke Adams can force his way into the top 9. I think he's got the skill and the size. He was great at the World Juniors 2-3 years ago. So there's something to watch, too. And then I think John Scott, who was signed, he'll see time as a goon, as a fighter, as an enforcer, whatever you want to call him, against certain opponents. It's the Bruins being the principal team. And I think the Lucic and Miller chart sparked a change of philosophy in the Sabres that they have to be tougher. You can't have your franchise goalie get run like that and have no one do anything. It just doesn't equate. And you got to keep your skill guys intact. So then on the back end we got Tyler Myers in the first year, his 4th year, but the first year of a big extension he got, paired with Andrei Sekera, and then the second pairing Robin Regehr and Christian Ehrhoff. Ehrhoff, like Leno, got shown the big money. Didn't live up to the expectations put upon him by that big contract, and he's got to step up and deliver on a more consistent basis and be the player that they thought they were signing. And then third pairing got Adam Party and Mike Weber. Good depth right there, nothing too fancy. And then obviously between the pipes, Ryan Miller and Jonas Enroth. If Miller can revert to the form we saw him when he was a Vezina winner, they're in great shape. If Cody Hodgson takes the necessary steps forward in his development, that'll help him. If that second line continues to show, in a 13-game stretch how good it was, if they can do that for an extended stretch of time next year, they're in good shape. There's a lot of questions on this team, and I think the other thing is, can top pick Mikhail Grigorenko crack the lineup? If Leno underwhelms in camp and Grigorenko lights it up, you'd be hard-pressed not to put Grigorenko on the team. He's got a good combination of size, skill, and on-ice vision. You're going to need that, never contested Northeast Division. This team, like I said, needs to show the tenacity. It didn't show at times last year. Has the Lindy Ruff era come to an end? He's the longest tenured coach in the NHL. There's been like 200 coaching changes since he got hired in Buffalo. Has he worn out his welcome? Where you need a new shift in organization. This year will go a long way in determining the future of the Buffalo Sabres. They could be a playoff team, but I also, if you watch my thing, I got them picked just out of Toronto. There's too many questions. And I think the biggest question is, like I said, has Lindy Ruff's time passed him, where it's time to move on? It's never easy to do that, but sometimes it's what's best for the organization and what's best for, the ownership and everything. You got no one like Pegula that'll spend the money. You're not going to pay for underwhelming results, so that's something to watch. That's all I got in this episode of Power Play with CJ, Buffalo Sabres season preview. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the off season and beyond. Later, guys.